Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides of the universal energies. Goodness me, I've had a lot of VP names thrown at me over the last 24 hours. I gather there is a short list, but I'm just going to put it out there. The feeling I get, it's going to be white, it's going to be male, he's going to be straight, he's going to be a family man, well educated. I'm suspecting under the age of 50 is what I'm feeling, and that he's going to be easy on the eye. So, I mean, that last one, yeah, it is very superficial, but I just feel he's going to be easy on the eye. So, I just want to whip out, I had to laugh, put it on my community page. Elon Musk has now come out and said, no, he's not donating money to Donald Trump, not $45 million. So, got caught in that one, didn't you, Donny? But what I want to have a look at, I'm just going to do a really quick reading on, is it Beto? Now, I know there's a zillion names being thrown around at the moment. I do feel that it is not going to be a congressperson or a governor who is an incumbent at the moment. So that's Democrat. They're not going to take any of the incumbents or the ones that are have served a term and up for re-election, etc. I just don't feel it's going to come from that angle. I'm just going to have the quickest look at Beto. 51 years old, married, 3 kids, Texas, swing state, potential swing state. I know it's considered deep red, but you have to remember that Beto was elected to the Congress, won 3 elections for the Congress, the House, 12, 14 and 16. He dropped out from in 18 to run for the Senate against Cruz and lost by 2.6% with the gerrymandering. Just remember that. He then ran most recently, 2022, against Abbott for governor of Texas. Again, massive gerrymandering. I think there was an entire Democratic district that it was during COVID, and the mail-out votes weren't sent out. So that can't remember how many there were, but that was enough that it would have put Beto in the governor's house. So just curious about Beto. He seems to have all the right credentials, including being a bass guitarist previously in a hardcore band called Foss. I mean, he appeals across the board. He appeals to women because he's very personable and comes across, I'm going to say, with Buttigieg energies. He's the men. He's a dude that women love and men would like to be type scenario. So I just want to have a look at Beto O'Rourke. Now, interestingly enough, one of my beautiful viewers said to me that we need to call Kamala Harris, and they made the point, and I thought, oh, justifiable point about the fact that we tend to call men by their surname and women by their first name. You really think about it, and I went, no, that's not quite right. It may appear that way, but what happens is us humans are lazy, and we go for the easiest moniker to identify a person. So there's Kamala. We say Hillary, as in Hillary Clinton, to differentiate her from Bill Clinton, because if we just said Clinton, well, which Clinton? But then you've got Pelosi, and you've got Shupton, and you've got Cannon, who we all call by our surnames. On the other side, Biden, because Joe, I mean, who's Joe? There's about a million Joes. I've got 3 girlfriends called Joe, and they're all girls. So Joe, Clinton again. We call Jeffries Hakeem because Hakeem is more identifiable as to who we're talking about. And Clarence, we all know who Clarence is. Those sorts of. Now, when you get to Australia, goodness me, anything's game. We call our Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, we call him Albo. Everybody knows who Albo is. And our opposition leader, Peter Dutton, is often referred to as Mr. Potato Head, and everybody knows who Mr. Potato Head is when we're talking politics. So I just want to have a look at Beto. Let's have a look at Beto O'Rourke. I want to have a look at Beto. Is he in the mix? Because I don't feel it's anybody who is currently sitting in a position, in a swing state, because they are so vital where they are going forward. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is it, show me, is it Beto? Come on down. I'll try and whip through really quickly. I know my videos have been getting long lately. Well, the signifier is the King of Swords. Um, Kamala is my Queen of Swords. She's also the Queen of Cups, but because of her emotional stability and solidity. But she's also the Queen of. She's very much being a prosecutor. Remembering she's the prosecutor that made Brett Kavanaugh cry at his cross-examination. Oh, if you couldn't love her anymore. So the King of Cups, the King of Swords is the signifier for Beto. Now, I'm not saying that the King is higher than the Queen. This is just the masculine energy coming forth. He is highly educated, but I didn't actually look to see what his degree was in. Very possibly law. They all seem to be law. But, okay, where's this going? The second signifier is the unexpected offer. Something coming out of left field, unexpected. I would not be surprised if it's Beto O'Rourke. Okay, kids, keep going. The manifestation, the ability to create what is required to draw forth what is needed. All the foundation for Beto, he's got a lot. He's got all the tools in the shed that he needs. He's personable, he's young, he's, not my type, but, not bad on the eye. He's educated, he's straight, he's married with 3 adoring wife and 3 children who he absolutely loves unconditionally. He's got it all. Also, even though he's white, he appeals to the Hispanic element as well, the Hispanic voters. Okay, so let's see where we go. Government in the past, he's got experience. That's another factor that I didn't put on my list, but he's had governance experience in the past. Crowning this reading, female energy bringing forth this new opportunity. Now, the announcement, I believe, is going to be on the 7th of August to sneak in for the ballot. I think it's Ohio. The DNC itself is the 19th of August, the actual conference. But the conference feels more like it's going to be a celebration of Joe because the nominations would have already gone through. And Kamala's got the number of pledged delegates already, plus a few extras. So I would not be surprised. The Queen of Pentacles, female energy, bringing forth a new opportunity, protection, security, stability, immediate future, temperance, externally, okay, restriction of some sort. Maybe this restriction externally is we've been told not to tell anybody. Let's see where this goes. Some sort of restriction here externally. I don't know how old his children are, whether he is feeling that he possibly can't because of the age of his children. I'm not feeling that that's it. What's this restriction? This, okay, well, I might draw some more cards on that. Internally, working together to build a solid foundation here. This is him on his own, building this, creating this future. Okay, he may be asked, he may not take it because this is the outcome, the hopes and fears, the 7 of Cups. I think when it comes down to it, the choice is going to be obvious. There might be some smoke and mirrors around it, around this choice to start with, though. The outcome, the past, going back to the past, a lot of anxiety, but then the sword of truth coming forward. sword being unsheathed. And then we've got, as his signifier is the King of Swords, unsheathing the sword and bringing peace and justice and balance. Okay, here we have stepping into a position of control, the Hanged Man, but then the new beginning. Again, another new beginning here. Oh boy, control, being seen from a different point of view, or just a position of power being seen from a different point of view, and bringing forth a new plan. So I might see, okay, I might use a different deck, which I wasn't going to, and ask slightly differently. Sorry, this jumper always seems to slide to one side, just for whatever reason. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck, see if I can get a different glimmer on this. Well, so I split the deck. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, legacy, end of a cycle, which will bring about a new cycle, and then we've got the Sun card, bringing together the family man Sun card, big yes card. Is Beto O'Rourke up for VP consideration? Keep thinking it's somebody out of left field, but we don't. Beto O'Rourke going to be considered for the VP position. Show me Beto O'Rourke with the VP position. I'm not going to say in, I'm going to say in regards to. Show me Beto O'Rourke in regards to the VP position. Two of Swords, well, difficult decision to be made. Again, Swords energy, which is what Beto is bringing to the table. Two of Swords, a decision that needs to be made, considering it. And again, we've got the Emperor here. So the challenge is being in a position of, in a powerful position, but this was also about stepping up and taking control of his life for him. Is going to be his challenge. I would say he's considering it. Let's see where this goes. The voter is at the bottom. Absolutely, he would appeal to the voters. In the past, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the wheel of time. Again, it's also a decision that needs to be made. Either way will feel like a gamble. Does one move forward to the unknown, or does one go back into what is? So again, a decision that needs to be made. Also, he did make a gamble in regards to giving up his house seat. So he's been pummeled around a bit by that, but let's see where it goes. I have no idea what he's up to nowadays. However, crowning this reading, the Six of Wands, bringing forth this new idea, this new plan that is going to be applauded and seen and heard. In other decks, it can be the Victory card, very much about being seen and heard and applauded. Okay, immediate future, we've got the Moon card, the emotional overwhelming, the need to bring the emotions to the surface and shine the light on the emotional side of it so that one can see the emotions clearly and so that they can be dispelled. So this might feel like, do I want to put myself through the ringer again? Do I want to put my family through it? But Beto's one of those ones where, again, doesn't want the job, which means he would be the best person for it, if that makes sense. When you're talking about a government position, do we really want those in these positions, the ones that want the job for their own personal ego or whatever reasons? There's a lot of emotion here that he's going to have to look into. But again, the Magician for him, this time in the external position, the ability to manifest the future for himself, but internally, again, the emotions clouding the judgment. Is he wanting to put himself and his family through this? The emotional dilemma that he's got. Hopes and fears, new beginning, ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, stepping through into the new start. The Four of Wands. We've got the celebration, but there'll be some messaging here that will try and drag him back into the darkness. I'd say he's had a rough. Has he had a rough couple of years since Abbott stole the election? Entertainment only. Since Abbott stole the governor election from him, trying to get his message out there, but getting the backlash that he's experienced. However, Ten of Wands, putting down his baggage and starting a new journey. I'm going to say it's in flux. The opportunity is there for him. At the moment, he's got himself in this protective position, which is why I'm getting these emotion cards, where he's been battered and bruised. He's put himself in a protective position where it is the outside world can't get at him, but it's not fulfilling him. It's not bringing him joy. So it's up to him whether he decides to pick up the key, unlock the door, and move forward. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles, moving forward, slow, steady, diligent, reliable, solid, and strong. However, he is considering this devil energy. Now, in this particular deck, the devil isn't so much, it's not good energy, but it's very much, do I continue on the same old, which brings nothing but despair. It's this energy that he's in here at the moment. The Hanged Man, things being stopped, paused, suspended, and it's comfortable position, but he has so much more to offer. And then we've got the Chariot. And in this particular deck for me, it's the just do it card. Just do it, work out how the bloody hell you're going to do it as you go along, moving forward. Look at this 3 major arcana to end with here. And then we have, again, this masculine energy, solid masculine energy, bringing a new plan, a new idea forward, and strength has got his back. And here's the exuberance of Kamala, and here's the temperance, perfectly balanced. But again, there's a decision that needs to be made because of what happened in his past. If I go to the base of the deck, the Two of Cups, working together to create magic, building something solid. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is some of my Kamala energy. We've got the Ace of Cups, an offer of a new partnership, a new beginning, and then a new journey. However, we've got the anxiety, but we've got the Death and Rebirth card. We've got the Six of Swords, moving forward with out of troubled waters. We've got the High Priestess, powerful feminine energy, but also spiritual connection. Again, choices between what was and what can be. We've got the same here. Unexpected, out of left field, the offer being made. I am going to say we've then got the Eight of Cups, emotionally walking away from what does not serve him. And then the Empress card, healing. And then the King of Pentacles to go with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say it's convoluted, because if I keep going, we've got the Four of Cups, the would have, should have, could have, the lamenting what went on instead of looking at what could be. But then we've got the King of Cups to beautifully complement Kamala. Okay, I am going to hop out on my limb again. I've been out there for at least 2 days. I am thinking that he's going to have it offered. He's got a lot of soul searching to do. I really think it would be a powerful combination, but I'm getting he's got a lot of emotional soul searching because I am feeling I don't know what happened. I just noted down the mirrorsters in regards to what happened in his past, but I suspect he got really quite beaten up in regards to running for the Senate against Cruz and then running for the governor against Abbott. Possibly took a no, I was going to say a hit to his confidence. Pardon me, a hit to his confidence, but I think it was more does he want to put his family through it? So there's a lot of consideration there. I think he would be wonderful. That's the vibes I'm getting. I think he may take it, but let us see. I won't read on the names again until a little bit closer because what have we got? 7th of August. Yeah, we've got another 2 weeks to go. So I'll have a look at this again in probably about 10 days' time when the field is starting to solid up. Okay, take care. Love to you all. Bye bye.